Hi. Okay, so I did the bronzer. I showed you that before. I'm going to show you some foundation now. So there's different kinds. You have the Liquid Touch foundation. You have the BB Flawless, which this is great. This stuff. It goes on liquid and it dries to a powder. And then I have the Touch Press Powder. So this one is a little bit different. You can use it by yourself. Some people use it with a brush, some people use it with a pad. I do either or. I mix things. This is the Mineral Touch Concealer. You can cover tattoos with this. I've done that. I'll show a picture of that. I have one on my wrist and I covered that up. So this stuff is pretty good. This color is Chiffon. This color is Cashmere. And the BB Flawless is Honey. My Mineral Touch Powder is also Cashmere. And I use the brushes for these. Some people like to use their fingers. I just don't, because it just gets messy. So I use the liquid foundation brush, which looks like this. And it has the little well in it. So that's where you would put the foundation. And then I use the concealer brush. And that's what I use to conceal. So I'll do something really fast and I'll show you how I do it. So I take my concealer and I just go over the spots that I want. You know, wherever you want to cover up. You literally could use it on your whole face if you want to. That's up to you. And it's also up to you if you want to use your hands or if you want to use brushes. Sometimes I go a little bit lighter in color around my eyes just so that I can highlight it. And really with any makeup, it's all about blending. So just trying to give you a quick show on how I do this all. I go down because of course I have a little breakout there. That's from hormones, of course. So, and I do go back sometimes and rub it. Sometimes I use a blending bud to rub it in, to blend it in. You know, it's not really rub. You just want to kind of go. I have something blowing around over there, so it's distracting me from my fan. So that's what I do there. That's how I cover up some of my stuff. Some days I do feel like I use my whole face on the concealer because I just want to cover up every little blemish I can find. So I'm going to use today the Mineral Touch foundation, and you just give it a shake. It comes with a dropper, so I just kind of let the drops out and empty it and go back up, make sure it's full. And you really do not even need that much, maybe like 4 drops. And you just kind of put it, you know, everywhere and blend. Trying to get closer so you can see. This brush is so nice. It feels so good. It just glides right on. So everybody does their makeup different. And I'm just showing you how I do mine. And it depends on what I'm using. I may do it different. So that's the coverage that you're looking to get. It covers up pretty good, you know, and like I said, it's all about blending. And it's so light, like you don't feel it, you know. Look, it doesn't even come off. I go down, I cover some of my neck and I blend just so that it looks even. I even do sometimes the lips. Okay, see, I need to sleep more. My eyes are puffy. So I usually just use a little bit more concealer there. But that's how I do it. Anyway, so I showed you that, and then I use that brush, and I'm going to just go over it real fast. I use the Mineral Touch powder to set it because my skin gets oily, and I like to have just a little extra that kind of holds it together so it doesn't, you know, get all oily. So it's just on the pad, and it's a pressed powder, so you literally only have to press it. You don't have to rub it. And you just kind of go, you can do it with a brush too, like a big fluffy blush brush or something, whatever brush you have. And you can use the powder alone. It gives good coverage. It depends on what you're looking to achieve. So, I will tell everybody. This stuff is magic. Some of their makeup, it really, really is. It covers so much, but it's not a miracle. So, if you have bumps, it's not going to cover a bump, obviously, but it won't make it look like it's as standing out as much. So that's how that looks. Then I would go over and do, I'm not going to do my whole face and show you in one video, but that's how I use that for the makeup. And then I would go and do my eyes and blush and lipstick and everything else. So that is pretty much it for that right now. So I will come back and show you some more stuff soon. Thanks.